What up, sunshine? It is Monday night for me here. Well, it's actually early Tuesday morning, um, but it's still Monday for you. So, how are you? Um, I first want to address your videos. Your last two videos make me kind of think that pretty soon you're going to be on like FBI or CIA's like watch list, because I don't know if you realize this, but your videos are starting to sound very like anti-government, and I'm about to withdraw from the world and like go live in the mountains on my own. I'm sure that's not what your plan is, but it does sound very like distrusting of the government, not only for food, but which I'm sure is what you're getting at. My lips look really chapped, so it looks like I have lipstick on. Sad. So, I mean, I'm sure that's what you're getting at, but it just seems really funny. It just seems like this is the beginning of like a person who's about to go off the grid. But yes, lots of food, healthy stuff that you talked about. It's funny because I haven't seen you get this into something in a very long time. But it's good. It's good. And it's obviously working. You're learning a lot and you're losing weight, which is good. This week has not been very good for me. So you're probably, again, going to be a little bit ahead of me. I've been eating well still. There's a couple of times where we were like forced to go out to eat because we didn't have the time to cook something and we were out and had to eat, so that sucked. There was like 3 days that I haven't been able to work out this week, which I'm supposed to work out 6 days a week with Biggest Loser. So I don't think my weigh-in it's tomorrow. Oh, that's depressing. I don't think it's gonna be that great. If I lost like a pound or two, that'd make me happy. I really hope I didn't gain anything back, because that would be really sad. The hard part is like, the first week was, I didn't work that much, and I only filmed one day, so that was cool. This has been filming. I mean, I don't know really if you've done much filming, but when you film for like 8 hours a day, it wipes you out. So I come home and I'm just like, and I usually go to bed like 30 minutes after I get home. Today was good. Today I had a little bit more time, so that was good. I was a little bit more awake, so that was good. And then I've been working 10-hour days now at Sorensen, which, to put it in perspective, is actually a 12-hour day because, it takes me like 45 minutes to drive out there. So I leave at 10. I leave at 11. I get there at noon. I get off at 10. And then I get home at like 11 or like 10:45. So nearly a 12-hour day, which is good because I get another day off. So like that's cool. That's totally worth it. But it sucks when I'm in those 10-hour days, and I have 2 of them in a row, starting tomorrow and then Wednesday also. So, but got a new expansion pack for Last Night on Earth. Kind of unfortunate because it's not the one I meant to buy. I was just excited and picked it up and went and bought it, and then opened it up and I was like, wait, where are the new characters? Because there were supposed to be new characters and new zombies, but I got the expansion after that, which it still works and it's still cool because it adds like a whole new layer to the game. So we'll play without it when you're here, a couple times, and then if you still really like the game, then we'll add it so you can experience kind of what the expansions are. Hopefully by the time we get here, I'll have the other expansion as well. Also, speaking of Last Night on Earth, I'm sure you've seen, I have started the nerdiest thing I've ever done in my entire life, which is paint miniatures. That's my painting station. I'm finished with the zombies, and now I'm starting on the heroes. I'll show you some of my favorites. I don't know how good this camera is, so you might not be able to tell. It kind of looks like a fuzzy person, but that's one guy. He's wearing like a shirt and jacket and his tie, and then just blood everywhere. This is another guy I like, in his orange shirt, and his neck got nearly cut off, so hence the blood around his neck. This one is me. It's kind of really hard to tell why it's me, but I have this gray shirt with birds on it, so I gave him birds on the gray shirt, and then he's wearing a V-neck, which is what I wear a lot, but then I put a lot of blood in. He's got some blood up here, like I got shot, and then this is Kelsey's zombie. This is like nearly an outfit that she has, the gray tank top and then blue shirt, and then she's got blood running down her leg and pooling onto the thing. It was awesome. I'm working on the heroes now, which isn't as fun because, you know, they're just clothes and I don't get to put blood on them. And I actually have to like put lips on them and put eyes on them. These guys I just put black dots because, you know, they're dead and stuff. Shoot. You know, because they're dead and stuff. So that's going to be tricky, but I'm going to try. It's way cooler playing with these than just playing with the... They were just like that color, brown, is what they all looked like. But now they look like that. Awesome. For the Win is going great. We are wrapped on episode 1 and wrapped on episode 3. This Monday we will be wrapped on episode 2. Nope, this Saturday we'll be wrapped on episode 2. And then I think a week after that we'll be wrapped on episode 4. And then we're going to do the scenes in episode 5 and 6 without the nerds, and then we're just gonna save it until you get here, and he's gonna open up an hour early for us so we can work while they're closed, and it'll be good. Hopefully we'll be able to get everything finished and not have to, like, you know, cut takes or whatever, or cut different angles and be like, we don't got time. So it's going really awesome, and this is really exciting. It's more exciting for me, but, I mean, it affects you. There's this girl who plays Marcia. Never met her before, but I met her through online looking for actors. And she was like, oh, I'd love to be in it. Excuse me. She said, oh, I'd love to be in it. So she came out today. We filmed Marcia's scenes. First time I've ever met her. And she's a huge nerd, which is awesome. And then found out she works at Disney. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So we keep talking. And I was like, yeah, my best friend's coming out. We're going to, you know, Star Wars thing. And she's like, oh, I'm going to be in line too. And I was like, oh, cool. We should hang out in line together. And then that way we can, like, take turns. You know, if you guys want to go get something to eat, you know, we'll hold your spot and you come back and then we'll go. Or, you know, if you and I want to go watch the stunt show or, you know, whatever. So I was like, cool. And she was like, yeah. And then she was like, oh, yeah, I could get him in, you know, for free because I work there. And I was like, ugh. Because that would save me $80. And I was like, yes! So she's going to be signing you in, which is awesome. And I think, at least this worked in Disney. I'm not sure if it works in Disney World. I think the pass you get is a Park Hopper pass. So, you know, if we finish that, you know, we could just make a day of Disney. You know, if there was something else you wanted to see, not in Universal or not in Hollywood Studios. You know, if there's something in Magic Kingdom you wanted to check out, like Haunted Mansion, which is so effing cool here, way better than at Disneyland, you know, then we could hop over and go to Magic Kingdom and go to Haunted Mansion, or Animal Kingdom, which has a really fun roller coaster, or Epcot, which has a couple of fun things, and then you see the world, which, I don't know, Epcot might not be the best bet. Epcot's more of like a place where you go with your girl. Not that I don't love you, but I think it'll be more exciting to go other places. But I'll find out for sure if it's a Park Hopper. And, I mean, you never know. We might not really have that much time. Or after we're done with it, because we've been outside and sweating all day, we might be like, oh, let's go home. So, we'll see. I'm actually getting used to my mustache, but I'm still shaving it off. And I'm getting used to the clean-shaven face, but I do miss my beard. So, got work for a couple of days. Then I got 2 days off where I'm going to start editing episode 1. Supernatural was awesome. Very excited. And Booster Gold on Smallville. Awesome. So good. And Booster Gold's my second favorite, so it was really cool to see him on there. I think that's all I got. So, I'll see you on Friday. Bye, sunshine.